Understanding restricted grazing, a guide for English learners. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive into the fascinating world of English language learning. Today, we're exploring a unique phrase that you might come across in discussions about agriculture, environmental management, or even in news reports: restricted grazing. Whether you're an English learner looking to expand your vocabulary or just curious about environmental practices, this video will shed light on what restricted grazing means and why it's important. Restricted grazing is made up of two words that are key to understanding the phrase as a whole. Let's break it down. Restricted. This word implies that something is controlled or limited. When something is restricted, it means that there are rules or regulations in place that prevent it from being freely used or accessed. Grazing. Grazing refers to the act of animals eating grass or other plants that are growing. It's a common practice in farming and agriculture, where animals such as cows, sheep, and goats eat the vegetation in a field or pasture. Putting these words together, restricted grazing means a practice where the grazing of animals is limited or controlled in some way. This could be through limiting the time animals spend in a particular area, the number of animals allowed to graze, or specifying certain areas where grazing is permitted or prohibited. Restricted grazing plays a crucial role in several areas. Environmental protection. Overgrazing can lead to soil erosion, loss of plant species, and decreased biodiversity. By restricting grazing, we can protect natural habitats and ensure that ecosystems remain balanced and healthy. Agricultural management. Farmers use restricted grazing to maintain the health of their pastures. It helps in preventing overgrazing, which can damage the grassland and reduce its productivity. Sustainable farming practices. Restricted grazing is a part of sustainable agriculture, which aims to produce food in a way that conserves resources and minimizes environmental impact. To understand how restricted grazing is applied, consider these examples. Rotational grazing. This is a method where animals are moved between different pastures or sections of a pasture to give grass time to regrow. It's a form of restricted grazing that helps in soil conservation and pasture management. Seasonal restrictions. In some areas, grazing might be limited to certain times of the year to protect vulnerable plant species or to reduce the risk of soil erosion during rainy seasons. Wildlife conservation areas. In regions where wildlife conservation is a priority, grazing may be restricted to prevent conflicts between domestic animals and wildlife and to protect the natural vegetation. Restricted grazing is more than just a phrase. It represents a critical approach to managing land, protecting the environment, and practicing sustainable agriculture. We hope this video has helped you understand the importance of restricted grazing and how it's applied in different contexts. Whether you're learning English or simply interested in environmental conservation, knowing terms like this can enrich your knowledge and conversations. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to bringing you more insightful content soon.